Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Today's review, if it seems as though it goes by rather quickly, that's because it's a cold day here in Las Vegas. Rare exception to the usual rule, but it is actually a little chilly. We had some frost overnight, and so I'm going to be going back inside rather quickly. Today's selection is a brewery with which I've had some familiarity, but not a whole lot. I don't think they've been around very long, and they are up in Reno, which isn't just down the street, but it is for all intents and purposes local. Revision Brewing Company's blondenv. You can see right down here we got the silver state with the in between the NV, and the essential info on it is crisp, clean, and refreshing blondenv is a golden-colored ale brewed in the Silver State, lightly hopped with a slight malt sweetness. This ale approaches lager territory in character, and it's all good. Has a 5.5 ABV, 20 IBUs. I paid $1.99 for this 20-ounce can. I'm sorry, 12-ounce can. 20 IBUs, 12-ounce can. And this beer is about 4 months old, so still well within fresh range for a blonde beer. Went to Untappd, discovered that none of my friends have reviewed this yet. Zero. And only 1,413 of us have reviewed it on Untappd, period, giving it a 3.59. Beer Advocate, once again, I guess they must have just removed the dates from the reviews, because once upon a time they would show you when the first, when the date of the first review. They don't do that anymore, but nonetheless, 6 reviews on Beer Advocate, giving a cumulative score of 3.75, which on their scale is very good. Also discovered that blondes basically started in the south of Belgium, close to the French border. So there you have that. Okay, so I think I've covered all the stats on this. Going to be using my UNLV glass because it is a Nevada beer that we're digging into, and as it is starting to, the breeze is starting to pick up, gang, and so Blue Collar Beer Gourmet is going to be going inside very soon. Thing is, myself from 20 years ago, after having grown up in the Midwest and lived in New York and Chicago, would say to me, 37 degrees and you're complaining about the cold. And it's not overly cold at 37 degrees. It's the kind of weather where you want to go inside. That's all I'm saying. Oh, lots of wheat on this, and even a little bit of honey. Very oaty smelling. Smells like oatmeal when the hot water first hits it, and you get that sort of oat dust and vapor that comes up to your nostrils. Especially if it was a honey wheat. It smells very, very honey wheat, and its bouquet. As you can see, that head is already gone. That is a very wispy head, and I'm going to describe that as low carbonation, which is about right. I mean, it is an ale. It's not a lager. So let's dig into this and check it out, shall we? Cheers. I'm going to describe that as about a medium-high mouthfeel, kind of spiky. Flavor is very, 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 very subtle. No alcohol burn, but not a whole lot of flavor either. It's a little bit of sweet maltiness, like they said there would be. Just overall, it's not. It's a subtle flavor. I don't think this. Sometimes I've encountered beers and I've thought, where's the flavor? This isn't a case of that. This is truly a case of just a very subtle, very light flavor. I think actually this beer might do well with beer cocktails because it has just that subtle sweetness. Not really tasting the oatiness or the wheatness that I was experiencing on the bouquet, but that's okay. This is a good beer. I think I'd be giving this a 3.75 because it comes in a can. I'm going to give it an actual 4.0. And that is, once again, the blondenv blonde ale from Revision Brewing. And as I said, I think they're a fairly new outfit, and they are local. Well, they are from Reno. So I'm giving them, let's see, was it Reno or Sparks? You know, the more I say that, the more I'm not entirely certain. Let's get, yep, Sparks. Okay, they're from Sparks, not Reno, but you know what they say about Reno? It's so close to hell you can see sparks. So that's a local joke. Anyway, until next time, gang, drink good beer, don't break the bank doing it, and cheers.